better myself. Elevation.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And
Welcome.
my second New Year's resolution
It's
is
to be
to get some more
sexier.
nudes on my phone.
Get what?
Get nudes on my phone.
News?
Yeah, I want to have more nudes than I had last year.
Wait,
From other
news
people,
or nudes?
Nudes.
Oh, nudes. Okay, then you're on your own there.
Yeah, I don't need any news. You keep me well informed, even when I don't ask. So I know about everything in politics right now, and it's not because I want to.
Well, dude, like, you need to. Whatever,
Damn.
hold on. Okay. David and Mary show.
Oh, so I'm just chopped liver then?
With the Green Ranger.
Yeah, say with the Green Ranger, yeah.
That's what
Go
I'm putting. The David and
Green
Mary show with the
Ranger.
Green Ranger.
Go
That's why I put the Green Ranger.
Green Ranger.
I was about to say, you already broke my heart once yesterday.
Dude,
You tried to go
today-
for the second day in a row.
I have to tell you what happened today. Today I was stuck in traffic with all the snow and shit. And everybody's like looking at me and I'm looking at them stuck in traffic. There's like 10 pounds of snow falling on us. And guess what I was listening to on my CD player?
Did you just say CD player?
Yes. It's a 2008. Anyway, so I was on the CD player. I had the Sailor Moon soundtrack. So I was listening to the Sailor Moon soundtrack while driving up and down the highway today in the snow.
Never heard it.
Evil by moonlight. What? Dave! He
Wow.
never heard of Sailor Moon.
He heard of
No, I
them.
heard of Sailor Moon, but I never heard the soundtrack, is what I said.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah,
chicks
the
that
main thing. Fighting evil by moonlight.
they were chicks that were like weapons of like sexual destruction.
Y'all gotta remember, I'm a 96 baby.
Oh my.
Damn,
God.
I'm old. Oh God, I'm old.
If you're
Fucking
old, what am I? What the fuck, nigga?
You just what? You're 2 years
I'm
old.
1 year
still-
older. I'm
You're
1
only-
year older than you.
You're only 1 year older than me. Please, I'm gonna be your age in a year. Every
shit,
year I'm gonna
people-
be your age, John.
Shit, people look at me, they're like, when did you graduate high school? 2 years ago? And I'm like, thank you.
Uh,
That's what I say, but it's actually true. I
I look
graduated in
good.
2015.
Yeah, but you don't look as good as me.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna argue that. You do look good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Who the hell is
Ooh. No.
Who the hell is this? Hold on, I
Some-
think it's my
some
uncle.
people
Hold on a
age-
second. Hold on.
Don't be so hard.
Sometimes
Don't be
age
so
makes-
hard. Don't be so hard on yourself like that.
No, sometimes people age
Don't be so.
badly.
Yeah, but
Sometimes people age good.
yeah, but you be hard on yourself. You be hard on yourself with that shit.
My fucking dentist's office is calling me at 8 o'clock at night. Reminds me
Yeah,
of my
brush your
appointment
teeth.
on Monday.
Yeah, go brush your teeth. Don't forget to floss.
Don't forget to flush.
I said floss.
Oh, floss.
And mouthwash.
Yeah, I'll wash your mouth alright.
Mm.
Whoa.
Damn, girl.
That was aggressive.
Mm.
Cause she drinking. That's why.
Yeah, and I want to be releasing.
She's having a drinky.
You know, I went on Craigslist last night because I remember last night I was like up, I couldn't sleep. I went online. So at one point I went on Craigslist looking at the weird shit on there, and that guy about the pee, he was on there again last night requesting people to pee on his face. And I'm
You're
like,
the only person I know
damn,
that looks
this
that weird shit on
motherfucker.
Craigslist.
I'm like, damn, this motherfucker's still on Craigslist?
Nah, you were like, alright, let me go do him a favor.
No. Well, no. No.
I don't want to get murdered, but
Only
still,
person that goes
it's
looking
like,
for that is
damn.
somebody that's interested.
No, it's called entertainment, motherfucker.
Yeah, apparently that's what entertains you.
Yeah,
meeting
other
unusual
people's
requests.
misery. Yeah, there was. I can tell you some of the shit I see on there is hysterical.
What the
Oh,
fuck is
yeah, no, you
procurement?
decided to send it all to me one day.
The
I don't
best
give a
ones I
fuck about
sent
that
to you.
shit.
Did I send you one with the guy with the picture of all the babies?
Yes, unfortunately, you sent me like all the weird ads on Craigslist.
This guy went on whatever Craigslist, and he's like, "I want to impregnate you." And for pictures, he posted a picture with a bunch of baby faces, and then he posted a picture with sperm, but instead of the head of the sperm, it was a bunch of baby faces.
Wait, that was his like thing? That was his stick? He wanted to
Yeah!
he said I want to impregnate you? That was his stick? Like he gets off impregnating women?
Yeah, and all his pictures were showing babies with no faces, or it was like sperm that was swimming, but instead of like sperm head, they all had baby faces.
Did you laugh when you see that shit? Cause I would have hollered. Did you laugh when you see that shit?
Yeah, of course.
I would have hollered.
That guy probably pays out his ass for child support then.
No, I don't think women. I don't think
I was quite confused.
I don't think women would like. He said, "Let's make let's date and make a baby." Like that's basically what the fuck he's saying.
You sent me the one Mary went and it was just like fucking nasty ass penis clamp, and I was like, bro.
Wait, penis clamp? Are you talking about the
He said some
the
nasty
belt?
shit. He
the
said some
chastity belt.
nasty
You said
shit.
it was
That shit
chastity
was
belt.
painful.
Well, it's a chastity belt.
And
No,
then you
what's
sent me
painful?
another one when this guy's like, yo, I need somebody to come over and shit on me or something.
He said, let's make a baby. I can't get
Let's be
over
honest. If I ever see anybody with poop stories, I'm gonna copy it and send it to you.
He said, let's make a baby.
Yeah, I was looking at that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? It was pictures of like babies' faces everywhere.
You didn't send me that shit, Ja.
I thought I sent it to you. It was a while ago.
Oh man, I would have screamed. I would have been laughing like I'm still laughing to this day. That fucking picture. This is Mary when she's tired.
And this is Mary scrambling her eggs.
This is Mary when she's tired. It's funny. I'm sorry. Oh, that shit is funny.
There's weird shit on there.
Yeah, you could have sent that 2 weeks from now. My black ass would have been still laughing about it. Shit. The shit is funny.
So yeah, I'm broadcasting right now.
What did you just say? What did you just say?
She said she's broadcasting.
Oh, I thought she
I'm
said
broadcasting.
I thought she said she's in the bathroom right now. I'm like, okay, thanks. Thanks for let us
She's
let us
broadcasting
know.
from the toilet right now.
Damn, I might
Yeah,
as well put
exactly.
Harmony
Hear
on
that
something.
flush?
Shit. You know, I'm just gonna put Harmony on this shit so this shit could fucking.
You know what pisses me off about this game? The Evil Within 2 is a great game, but there's this one character that you meet, non-playable character, and he looks almost exactly like this guy I used to date years ago. And I fucking want to punch him in the face. I wish I could shoot him with my gun.
You can't?
Or throw some C4 in his face.
Gonna have to
I don't
put
know
some
what that
Harmony
says about
on
me,
some
like,
on
psychologically,
somebody.
but his face looks just like him. And I just want to fucking punch him in the face with some C4.
Sounds like you're getting the aggressive end of that bottle you're drinking. Whatever you're drinking in there.
I'm just saying, like, even if I was sober, I would want to punch him in the face with some C4.
You're so
Excuse me.
aggressive, like.
Oh, I was on, what was it called? Hold on, let me check this app. I have this, like, dating app.
You in person because I don't want to die.
I have this dating app that my friend told me to download. Hold on, it's called Tinder.
Oh, that shit is like the fucking.
Yeah, so she had me download it, and I was going through it, and I came across his fucking face. And I couldn't fucking, like, slap his face with some C4, so I reported him.
Was he harassing you?
I'm on actually like a
Yeah,
decent dating app, but like I don't
he
know,
was
like
harassing me with his face.
Damn.
No, this is the guy that said that he's older than me. He's 4 years older than me, and he said I was too old for him.
oh the dumbass.
Yeah, it was that one.
You're older than me, but I don't care
Yeah,
about that.
and he was like, "Oh, I only asked you out because I thought you were in your young 20s." And
Wow.
I'm like, "No, I'm 30 something." And he's like, "Oh, you're definitely not my type." And
He
then when
kind
we
of gave you
actually
a
like,
compliment.
yeah, and then when we, yeah, exactly, compliment. Then we went out on a few dates, and then he
You
became
still
like
went on.
very, he,
You went on a. So
no,
you dated him anyway.
no. I found out afterwards. He said that afterwards.
Oh, okay. What the fuck?
Um,
He
yeah,
never
this
asked you
is,
your age until way
no,
after?
no. Um, but yeah, like he used to say weird shit like, "Oh, you need to act a certain way. You need to do this. You need to do that." Oh, our friend like Mike, we're gonna go see his comedy show, and don't embarrass me. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, what? Excuse me? What? Like we only went on 2 dates because he drove me nuts with that shit. And then the last date is when he's like, "Well, I normally don't date girls as old as you." I'm like, "I'm fucking 4 years younger than you."
Wow.
Yeah.
I told you already that I'm the realest around, so
Of
when you're
course.
ready, you know I'm right here.
Of course.
Age doesn't bother me.
I know, you're just being trapped by like 8 feet of snow right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm living like an Eskimo.
I've lived like an Eskimo, my fucking god. Dave, do you want to tell him or should I tell him? It was fucking negative 30 degrees up here where I live at.
What the hell?
Okay, so I'm broadcasting,
Oh yeah. What the fuck?
and I'm about to fucking like kill some niggas and shit.
Damn.
I
You
love
have
this
Doug when
game
you drink.
because yeah, I love this game because the original the Evil Within. Have you guys played the original Evil Within?
No.
I never played
It
the
is
Evil
very
Within.
difficult. It is very difficult to do like stealth kills. This game is more like The Last of Us. Dave, you remember watching me play The Last of Us?
Yes.
The Last of Us Part 2.
Okay,
Oh my god.
the gameplay is more like The Last of Us. You can do a lot of like stealth kills and melee attacks, and then it has a crafting system just like The Last of Us. And to be honest, like the actor that plays the character, like his body is very different compared to the original guy. So I wonder if it's like the same guy that plays The Last of Us.
I thought it
Hmm.
was the same guy in the second Evil Within.
No, it's the same character, but honestly, but the body is completely different.
Hey, do you like
My,
Telltale?
Yep, yeah, I like Cussall. My sister sent me a text. She's like, "There's something weird about Sebastian." I'm like, "Yeah, it's called Botox." And she's like, "No, it's something else." I'm like, "I don't know. He lost weight. He lost muscle mass. I don't know. That's what happens when you're depressed."
She plays
Damn.
PS4 too?
But yeah, he's a lot slimmer, and he looks a lot younger. So I told my sister it was Botox.
I don't know if you guys know, but like,
Everybody was everybody always hated on that series. That's one of my favorite series, Zio. But go ahead.
What?
I'm sorry.
What,
No, well,
Batman?
like what?
No, no, no.
Um, I always liked the Telltale. I wanted to play the Batman one, but I just never bought it, and then it came out for free, and I beat it the first time. I realized there were some choices that I kind of like didn't like, so then I beat it again, like back to back. Like I don't know, it was just super. It was really good, and they're actually already on episode 3 of season 2 right now. So when the last 2 episodes are done, I'm just gonna get them all.
Yeah, no, the Telltales, yeah, they're pretty good. Like, I know they did other ones. They do some of The Walking Dead. They did, like, I think one season of Game of Thrones. The ones with Game of Thrones is fucking ridiculous because no matter what you choose, you get fucked over and like brutally like
Isn't that what happens in the show
traumatized.
anyway?
Pretty much, no matter what you choose, you get like traumatized in the end. Pretty much, what you choose depends on who tortures you and like tries to murder you.
The first ones I played was The Walking Dead Telltale. I never got to play season 3 though.
Oh my god, did you cry? I cried during the first Walking Dead. I almost like had a panic attack, cried hysterically during the second Walking Dead. Yeah, I just finished the third Walking Dead. And
Don't
it's
tell me.
nowhere near as traumatic as the first two, but it's pretty sad. I cried a lot.
I don't know. The first one was way more sad than the second one for me.
Really? Because maybe it's because you didn't make the same choice as I did. Because
Yeah,
the
you know
second
those
one,
games
did
have
you
like
did
20
you
different
choose
endings.
the guy or the girl in the end? Did you choose like the old dude or the young girl in the end?
It was the old dude, the young girl, and then it was like go off on your own.
Yeah, but you had to choose between them. What did you choose?
I went with the girl.
Maybe that's why.
You went with the
Because
guy?
in my game, like I stuck with him all the way through because he was there since the first season, since the beginning of the video game, and so I stuck with him throughout the very end. And then when you stick with him all the way to the end, and then you get to the final, like when you get to the city, and you have to make those choices, like it's fucking like traumatic. Like the shit he says, it's like he pretty much sacrifices himself just for like Clementine and NJ. It's
I already
ridiculous, and
I
he's
wasn't
like,
trying to stay
I
away
fucked
from
up a
myself.
lot. It's ridiculous. He's like, I fucked up a lot, but everything I did for you guys.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw when he died. That's the only thing. Like I didn't play season 3, but I actually like spoiled the first two things for me by accident. Like
Hmm.
how the game starts, depending on what choice you make. And because I picked a girl, we went back to that freaking facility or whatever,
Uh huh.
and Clementine's there, um, with the baby and with her or whatever. But Clementine can't find her or whatever. She said she wasn't feeling good, that she was gonna go lay down. And when you go to check up on her, she hung herself.
Oh damn, that's different from what I had.
And you know why
Yeah.
she hung herself? Cause
Why?
remember that dude that she had the one night stand with in season 2? Well, she actually got
Mhm.
pregnant,
Mm.
and she couldn't like live with herself, so she hung herself. So I don't know how it will go for the rest of the game for me, but I know that happens right off the rip. So it'll be just me and the baby
Did
at
you
the beginning.
did you see the one that the other choice making game that I think Jaji would like, the one with it's like you're a robot and you're like there to serve like this dude and he's like an abusive father and you have to make and he's an
Yeah,
abusive father.
it's called the iPhone 10.
No, 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 no. This one you make choices where you gotta save the little girl, or she'll wind up like her father fucking killing her. Like it's really fucked up, but it looks really
I
good.
never heard of that.
Yeah, yeah. Check it out. It's
Sounds crazy.
no, yeah. It's like, cause the little girl's always telling like the robot, well, you, like, oh, he killed, like basically he destroyed fucking whatchamacallit before because he has anger issues from what it seems. So like you got to make these choices where you either got to comply with the father because of what he paid for, because he paid for you for your like he paid for you and you got to do what he says, or you have to save his daughter and then you got to do all this shit to save his daughter. it's
That
it's it,
sounds good.
it Yeah, let me see if I can look for it for you.
I know that. I never. There's two Telltales I never, or three.
I'm surprised you never heard of it.
I haven't. I've
I
never
heard The
played
Wolf
the.
Within was really good.
Yeah, I heard that was based off a book. I never played it, but I know that was like the first Telltale that they ever did. Then it was The
Yeah,
Walking Dead, but
I heard The
I know that
Wolf
I.
Within is pretty much Once Upon a Time, but the Telltale version.
Oh, okay.
Have you
I know
seen
that
Once
they
Upon a
made.
Time?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really good.
it's like that. I didn't play
That's
the
what.
Game of Thrones ones, obviously, and the only other one I didn't play was the newest one they made, which was Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, they did one. They did a Marvel one and a DC one. The DC one is Batman Telltale. The Marvel one is Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, Groot and all of them.
Hmm.
But I don't want to spoil nothing because it's free and I want you to get it. But it's actually really good. Like I played it twice and I didn't even care about playing it more than once because it was that good. And it's cool because this is like startup Batman. Like this isn't Batman like most of the time you see him he's already like well established. This is like
Motherfucker, hold on, I'm trying to kill somebody. Motherfucker, I tried sneaking behind your ass, but no. You couldn't listen. Okay, never mind. Okay, we're good. Keep going.
we're good. Okay, so basically like most 9 times out of 10 anytime you see anything Batman related, he's already like well established and everything. But this is like a younger Batman. Like this is like when he first became Batman like he still hasn't met the Joker yet. He's meeting Catwoman for the first time. Like this is early Batman when most people think he's just like a made up myth and he's not even a real person. This is like super early Batman. But what's crazy is what they did was see I know a lot about Batman because I like a lot of DC and Marvel. So this game threw me off because it's a completely original story. And what I found out is when DC gave Telltale the permission to make this game, they created their own story for the game specifically. So everything in the Batman Telltale has never happened to any comic book before, which is why I didn't know about it. Like the villains, like the storyline, like it's just a completely different story, but it's actually really good. Yeah, I know that you have like 100 and like something games, but yeah, pick that
No,
up. It's free if you have
it's
PlayStation
actually
Plus.
it's very similar to what they did with Game of Thrones.
No, it's free, isn't
Because
it?
the Telltale Game of Thrones is considered canon. They like inserted like this like extra house called House Forrester, and like their house is the main characters of the game, and they worked it into the storyline so well that it's considered that it pretty much is canon.
That's cool, actually. They're not gonna do
Yeah.
that with Batman or nothing, but that's pretty cool. Did you know that they're only making one more Telltale for Walking Dead? Season 4 is gonna be the last season.
And that I guess makes sense, with
Season 4 is
Clementine
such a
taking
weird
care
number
of
to
it.
end on, in my
You
opinion.
have problem number 4?
No, but I mean, like, that's just, I don't know.
Oh my god, what's wrong with number 4?
Love you too.
The Batman one's on season 2, episode 3, but I don't want to like. I'm not gonna be like. I like the Telltale games,
you.
but I'm not that person who's gonna buy it and then like play the first episode and then wait like 2 months for the next episode. Like, no, I just want to play it all at once.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Yeah.
I don't like how they do that. That's the only thing. Like, I don't want to play. I'm buying the game. I don't want to play
Motherfucker.
one episode at a time. I want to play the full thing when I buy the game or get the game.
Of course.
But yeah, the other game we got like 3 games this month. We also got this game called Dice X or Deuce X, something like that.
That's a free game?
Uh, do sex.
Yeah, I guess it's I guess it's like an older game, but there's a PS4 version of it. I guess it's originally $60, but
Yeah,
it's free
do
right now.
sex
Also with
means
the
like
Batman.
God in Latin.
Oh, I don't know what the game's about, nothing, but I hear a lot about it. But
I don't remember seeing that. What the fuck? What's
yeah,
up
it's
with
called
that?
Deus Ex. It's free right now with Batman Telltale, and there's this other
Is it
side scroller
is
game.
it do sex machina? 'Cause I know that's a game.
I don't know, maybe. It's like
Okay,
a guy.
because Deus Ex
Cover of it is like a
Machina
guy with a
means
robot
God is
arm.
in the machine. I know there's an anime and there's several video games about it, but I didn't think they like fully remastered it for PS4 or anything.
I'll send you a picture. Maybe you know. I don't know. Like I know what it is, but like I never played it. I don't know really anything about it. And then we got like this weird side scroller game, and then we also got another game, but that game's only for VR. I know that we get the full season, the full first season of the Batman Telltale, and the Deus Ex or Dice Ex, whatever. And that game is $60, brand new, and we get that for free. Yeah, it's called Deus Ex, series of action role-playing first-person shooter stealth games. Okay, I got
Come
the
on, all
picture
y'all
right here.
motherfuckers are dying.
This isn't like the picture of the actual game or anything, but this is like a picture of like one of the games, like what it looks like. Alright, I just sent you the picture, Mary.
It's okay.
Really, y'all motherfuckers?
Don't call me that.
I'm fucking shit up here.
Hold on, I'm checking my phone right now.
Really, Ghosty?
That's not the
Really?
exact game, but that's like one of the games in that series. But we got one of these games, basically. It's $60, it says on the PlayStation Store. We got it for free. I don't know what it is, but I added it to my library anyway. I don't know if you guys know this, but when they give us the free PlayStation games every month, even if you don't want them, you can add them to your library, and as long as you have PlayStation
Yeah,
Plus,
I
you can
know
download
that.
them
Yeah.
anytime.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Deus Ex, Human Revolution. Yeah.
So I went to
I've never
GameStop the
heard
other
of
day.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to GameStop the other day to pre-order
Ah.
Digimon because the Digimon game's coming out. I'm a fan. I don't know if I told you.
Mhm.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You
And
have.
there was this lady and this guy there working, but I never seen them a day in my life. And I go to that GameStop all the time. And I'm like, oh, I'd like to make this pre-order for Digimon. And she's like, you realize you're the only person in this town that's like pre-ordering this? And I'm like, damn, it's like that.
Damn, that's bad customer service.
And then
Like,
and then
fuck
the guy
y'all.
next to her, yeah, the guy next to her, right? To make matters worse, the other employee, he was like, "I never got into Digimon because it's just a wannabe Pokemon."
Oh
Oh.
shit! Snap.
And then
I
the
even know.
disrespectfulness went from like 0 to 100.
Still call customer service because that's just bad shit.
Yeah, so I start walking out with my receipt for the pre-order because these games, if you don't pre-order them, you won't be able to get any of the bonuses. And
Yeah.
I like getting the bonuses. So I'm walking out the store, and the guy's like, even though I didn't like Digimon, I did like the theme. So him and the girl like start doing a duet, and they start singing the Digimon theme song while I'm sitting there waiting for my receipt with like 30 people behind me. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Please stop. And they're just singing the Digimon theme while I'm waiting to get my receipt for the pre-order, and there's like 100 people in GameStop at the moment.
It's a bit insulting. I.
Hmm.
I. I would have said something. I'm like, well then, sorry. I would have fucking.
I just wanted to get my receipt and be out of there. And then they started to talk to me. They were like, "Oh, we're getting these Overwatch Funk Pop things, and we want to know if you want to pre-order them." I'm like, "Listen, I like Overwatch, but I came in here with money for Digimon. Don't try to sway me."
Fuck them.
You came in with money for Digimon.
No, I do like Overwatch too, but I don't really get those pops and stuff. And they were trying to force it on me. This girl was like, "Look, I made this poster for them and everything. I handmade it. Isn't it nice?" And I was like, "Yeah, just give me my receipt already so I can go out, get out of here, cause that's all I came here for." But yeah, so that happened to me. It's pretty crazy. There's a new Dragon Ball game coming out, and I know what y'all thinking, but I actually don't know if I'm comfortable with getting it yet. Usually it's a no-brainer. I'm like, yo, Dragon Ball, obviously I have to get that.
I think because
But this one, I don't know how I feel
because
about.
it's 2D. I think it's because it's
Oh,
on
you
some
seen it?
2D shit. Yep. It's gonna be on some 2D shit, and I think you're scared of it.
It has like some like old school arcade fighting style, like some
Yeah,
Street Fighter shit.
and I think y'all newbies are scared of that. Y'all so used
I
to
ain't
the whole
scared of
three.
that. I'll
Yeah,
eat
y'all.
you in any Dragon Ball game. Come at me.
Okay.
Even Mary just said, "Yup."
Yo.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
There is one thing I do like about that game. That's because I know you guys don't watch the new stuff, but my favorite character from the new series is gonna be in it, and he's the one I want to most use. My
Come
brother's
on!
getting
No!
the Ghost
No!
Sword. He has
No!
to take the
Go!
trial.
Go! Shit! Fuck!
They're doing a free trial for it though, so
Damn! I spent fucking 26 minutes of my life fucking trying to get this shit.
do
Whatever.
either of
I
you
feel
guys have
that way
Netflix?
sometimes when I'm like trying to do a stealth attack.
Do either of you guys have Netflix?
No, I don't have it.
I don't care,
I
and
have
I wasn't
Netflix, and
trying to.
I've been watching these Marvel shows on there, and they're actually really good. Well, you don't need Netflix to watch them, but they're mainly on Netflix. But if you go like on 1, 2, 3 movies or something, you can watch them. I want to see the new Black Panther movie. That movie looks good.
Yeah, that does look good.
My boy Michael B. Jordan's in there. I also want to see the new Avengers. I also want to see Aquaman the movie with Jason Momoa.
Well, who doesn't want to see Jason Momoa?
Well, I mean, I just think he's a cool Aquaman. Because Aquaman literally used to get shit on by all like DC comic book fans for being like crappy
I
as hell.
know, but now he's Jason Momoa.
He's gonna be the
Yeah,
underwater
exactly. So
Thor.
everybody was like, "Yo, Jason Momoa is gonna be Aquaman." Like everyone likes Aquaman now because of him.
Yeah, of course. He's fucking Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he'd rather be Aquaman because Aquaman's better.
Yeah, because Aquaman actually lives.
Yeah, Aquaman. His powers are he's bulletproof for one. He's really
And
fast. He has super strength. He can breathe underwater. He likes to drink.
Well, actually, he's like Superman
that's
strength when he's in.
great. Because in Game of Thrones, he's just fucking dead.
When he's actually when he's underwater, he's like Superman. Like that's like a.
Yeah, he can swim faster than a torpedo when he's underwater, and he can talk to underwater fish.
But when he's underwater, he's basically Superman. I don't know if you knew that too. He's like
Yeah,
he.
it was funny when I watched Justice League because you know how you know who Mira is, right? Like his future wife. Well, Aquaman's wife is Mira, but in the movie they're not married yet. This is like before he actually was Aquaman.
That's so weird. I'm playing People Within right now, and Sebastian's wife is... Her name is Mira.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, that's funny. Funny coincidence there.
That's interesting.
So Mira approaches Aquaman in the movie, and she's like, I don't know if you guys know the Aquaman story, but he was basically like born and raised by his father, and he was always made to believe that his mother died, or like left or whatever, and never came back. But she was actually the queen of Atlantis. So Mira grew up in Atlantis her whole life, and she's like, yo, you're supposed to be the bridge between the underwater people, the Atlanteans, and the people on the surface. You're supposed to like take the throne and all that. And Jason Momoa is like, nah, yo, I don't even know you can get out of here. And she's like, you're mad disrespectful. You don't know what your mother sacrificed for you. And he was like, I never knew my mother. So yeah, he was pretty much savage on her.
Is Namorita in it?
Who?
Oh, sorry. Damn.
Damn
My
it.
bad. Wrong superhero. Sorry.
The funniest part of the movie was in the movie Aquaman plays like this guy who goes through a lot of stuff, but he doesn't like to talk about how he feels and shit. And Wonder Woman has a lasso of truth, and you know you
That
have to
sounds
tell
like
the truth
fucking
when it
Tom.
matters.
Go
No,
ahead.
but you know what I'm talking about, right? You've heard of the lasso of truth.
Yeah, yeah, and he starts
Yes,
telling the
yes,
So
called
business.
pussy.
yeah, so they're on the
He got all
plane.
quiet for a few seconds.
So they're on the plane, and they're all getting ready to go fight this war towards the end of the movie, and he starts spilling out all these truths, like about how he feels. Like he's like, I'm glad if I die that I'll be dying around you guys, and he was like, just for the record, Wonder Woman, you should bring that my way. I'm just saying. And he was saying all this stuff, and they were all laughing at him. So I'm like, why is he saying all